Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, Sabatucci, eh?
Spread out. Oh, a microphone.
And a phony at the mic.
Are you? Oh, hey, porcupine. Not so hard.
Oh, unfaithful, eh? Certainly.
From the Orpheum Theater in downtown Los Angeles, it's the 75th anniversary of the Three Stooges. And here's your host, Woody Harrelson.
Good evening, and welcome to the historic Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles, California. The reason we're here tonight is to celebrate 75 years of laughter. It's the diamond anniversary of the Three Stooges, the most enduring comedy team in history. But really, why are we celebrating the Stooges? Didn't your mom used to scold you about watching that stuff, and especially not to try any of those dangerous stunts yourself? Whoa. Oh.
I fall down.
What other comedians have gone all the way from vaudeville to cyberspace? Who else has starred on stage, as well as in 190 classic short films, feature-length movies, and on TV? The Stooges had their own unique style of humor that created havoc wherever they went. But that on-screen craziness was always carefully planned. Maybe their films looked simple, but each one was a precise blend of different funny ingredients. First, they'd start with three fresh Stooges. Maybe the traditional ingredients of Moe, Larry, and Curly.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
Or perhaps something more exotic, like a shrimp.
What's the matter with you?
I think you loosened my teeth.
Hold still.
Thanks.
Then they'd stir in about a ton of their unique physical comedy.
Hey, hey, hey! Pick out two. 1, 2. Ah! I think I see it. Oh!
Left face. Hey, hey.
Let's face it, the thing that you loved most about the Stooges was the hitting. Pokes in the eyes, the kicking, the knocking over, the nose haunts, shots to the belly, the forehead.
Good work, Mo.
Sprinkle in some crazy occupations.
Greeting cards, folks.
Greeting cards.
Greeting cards? Greeting cards. Here we are. Here we are. How about a card, mister?
The Stooges tried their hand at almost every type of job imaginable.
Yes, sir. Coming up.
Yes, sir, we have all the service.
Boy, if I hadn't ducked, we'd have collided sure. What a narrow escape.
I got it.
Then they'd always add spice with some lovely ladies for them to chase.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and woo, woo, woo.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh, hello. Moe, Shep, Larry.
Tillia, Millia,
Lilia.
Throw in a pinch or two of some swinging tunes and dance.
What do you say, Hiccup? Shall we trip the light fantastic?
I'd rather dance.
L-lay-lay, L-dee-lee, L-lie-licky-lie, L-lo-lo, licky-lie-lo, L-you-loo. Lisa, don't.
Next, they'd bring the whole thing to a boil by mixing in their unforgettable, wacky wordplay.
This soup is a marvelous accomplishment. It's a prodigious achievement. You're going to love it. It's putrid.
One of the best things is when the Three Stooges cut loose and they have those great nonsensical dialogue moments.
Hootman. It's a pro black moon nacht to nacht. And today, too.
They're making up medical terms.
The perambulation of the pedal extremity is impeded by the insertion of a foreign botanical offshoot.
Paraphrasing Hitler.
I fight with him 4 pages. He makes it.
That's always been a favorite of mine.
What'd he say? Right out of here.
Right. Oh!
Then they'd stir in a load of those perilous hand tools.
Get the tools.
What tools?
The tools we've been using for the last 10 years.
Oh, those tools.
It's hot!
I don't know what to do. Right close to the end.
All right.
Look!
And finally, they'd finish the whole thing off with some really wild sound effects.
Come in.
And there you have it, the recipe for a classic Stooges comedy for all of us to enjoy. You know, 75 years ago, the boys actually played that classic act here on the stage of the Orpheum. A lot has changed since then, but the Stooges, they're as popular as ever. So where did it all begin? I mean, who were those guys? To find out, we have to go back and start at the beginning. In 1927, Ted Healy and his Stooges, Shemp Howard and younger brother Mo, were joined by friend Larry Fine. Together, they headlined shows on the vaudeville comedy circuit. Here's the earliest known footage of the boys. It's Mo and Shemp clowning it up in typical Stooge fashion. Hollywood called. Healy and the boys make the trek to California. Together they appear in the feature film Soup to Nuts.
Wait a minute, boys. What is this you're doing?
The elevator dance.
The what?
The elevator dance.
The elevator dance.
There's no steps to it.
I'll give you that. Get out of here. Go ahead.
The Stooges were getting fed up with their boss. Healy was arrogant, and worse, paid his sidekicks poorly. Finally, Shemp had enough and quit the act. Mo replaced him with his baby brother, Jerome. They shaved his head and rechristened him Curly. Together with Healy, the Stooges make 5 more films featuring the newly revamped lineup.
If I gave you $1 and your father gave you $1, how many dollars would you have?
$1.
I can see you don't know your arithmetic.
I can see you don't know my father. She don't know who you are.
By this time, all the Stooges wanted their freedom from Ted, but he was not about to let them go quietly. When they found the courage to tell him, Healy threatened to blow up the theater where they were about to appear. Getting their own spotlight was not going to be so easy.
Coming up next, the Stooges make their move to the limelight of center stage. Later, we'll see the clip selected as the boys' all-time favorite moment.
A blockbuster.
When the 75th anniversary of the Three Stooges continues.
Are you boys really from the South?
You
You boys really from the South? Did you ever hear of Abraham Lincoln?
Glad to meet you, stranger.
Oh, you stop me, are you? Wait a second. Hey, you in the center with that spittoon haircut. What's your name?
George Washington.
Oh, you picked out a good name. Are you the fellow that chopped down a cherry tree?
No, I ain't worked in a year and a half.
In a year and a half. You know that Washington's a great man and he's partner, that great Frenchman, Lafayette. Vive la France!
Vive la France! Okay, America!
Welcome back. That clip was from the 1933 comedy Plain Nuts. It was one of the Stooges' last appearances as Ted Healy's second Bananas. Fortune smiles on Moe, Larry, and Curly. MGM offers Healy a solo contract. Thinking his star on the rise, Ted finally agrees to let the Stooges go out on their own. That very same day, they sign a deal with Columbia Pictures for a series of short comedies. They will now call themselves simply the Three Stooges. Their first short was Woman Haters. Men in Black, their third short, was the Stooges' only film to be nominated for an Academy Award. They lost the Oscar, but left us with a comedy gem.
For duty and humanity!
Calling Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
From 1935 to 1946, Moe, Larry, and Curly make 97 more two-reel comedies.
I'm all right now. Nighty-night.
Many destined to become clown classics.
Press. Press. Pull.
While filming Half-Wit's Holiday, Curly suffered a debilitating stroke. This was the final scene of the man many people consider a true comic genius.
You petty larceny stooge. What are you trying to do, ruin us? Give me that pie. I'll get over there and sit down before I crown you. Go on.
Moe was devastated by Curly's illness, but he was also determined to keep the Stooges going. He convinced Big Brother Shemp to rejoin the act. His first film back with the boys was Fright Night.
Listen, it's getting late. I wonder what's keeping the chopper.
What does your watch say?
Tick, 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 tick.
From 1946 to 1955, Moe, Larry, and Shemp make 76 more unforgettable Stooge shorts.
All I did was hit you like this. It was harder than that. Well, at the most, it was only like this. It was much harder than that. I'll show you. See?
The Three Stooges!
The boys also make appearances on a new medium that was sweeping the country, television.
Will you calm down, Stooges?
Eddie, call us by our first name, will you?
What is that?
Three.
What are you trying to do, make a friend out of him? Right away, we won't get paid.
You mean he wants us to work for nothing?
Who said for nothing?
What did you hit him for? He didn't do anything.
Well, he was gonna.
Just after finishing For Crying Out Loud, the Stooges suffer yet another tragedy. Shemp dies from a sudden heart attack. To fulfill their contract with Columbia, comedian Joe Besser was pressed into service as the new third Stooge. Together they continue the Stooge legacy for 16 more films.
Full ring, here we come, guys. Full ring, here we come, guys. Full ring, here we come, guys.
With the declining popularity of two-reel comedies, Columbia decided to close its shorts department. They released the Stooges' final short, Sappy Bullfighters. For the first time in nearly 3 decades, they are out of work and their future uncertain. Moe takes a job as a studio gopher. Joe Besser leaves to pursue other roles. Larry considers the jewelry business. It appears that after a great run, the Three Stooges are finished. Just a few months later, Columbia decides to release the Stooges shorts to television, the very medium that helped doom short films in the first place. A new generation of fans begin to find the Stooges comedies, and they find them irresistible.
We finished a 24-year contract at Columbia on January 1st, 1958. In August of 1958, these old comedies were put on television. So actually, we were out of action, and gratefully, because we've been working pretty hard for about 7 months. And then it happened.
Suddenly, the boys are again in demand. Without a film contract, they return to their roots, live appearances. Funny Man and close friend Joe DeRita joins the act as the final third Stooge. Together, they head back out on the road. Seeing the Stooges' newfound popularity, Columbia re-signs them, this time to the feature film deal they had always hoped for.
The right flank. March!
After almost 3 decades, their first full-length comedy, Have Rocket, Will Travel, is released.
We're taking off!
You're gonna start that again, I oughta...
During the 1960s, the Three Stooges experience a true rebirth. After being left for dead just a few years earlier, they star in 7 more feature films with Curly Joe.
Why, you...
They also appear in their own animated TV series, which runs for several seasons.
And now, youngsters, get set for that mad, zany Three Stooge cartoon. Roll the film.
He's got to be around here someplace.
He is.
Look out. You know, I could learn to hate that guy.
In 1970, the Stooges finally retired their act when Larry suffered a stroke. But they were never forgotten. They had become icons of American comedy.
You know, Curly, the great Three Stooge, hard to do. Not now. Take a pepper. put it like that. Okay, now. You begin to make a child's train noise. Woo! Woo! In with a potato. Woo!
The Stooges had truly become a part of American culture. They received their star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame in front of the largest crowd ever at such an unveiling.
Oh, I'm not going to say mine. And you know who's looking down at all of you wonderful people? The boys.
Today, the Stooges are still seen on TV virtually every night, and not only here in the U.S. Matter of fact, the boys have fans virtually all around the world. Take a look. Here on the island of Taveuni in Fiji, the most remote movie theater in the world still runs the original Stooge shorts to near riotous audiences. Maybe the most amazing tribute to the Stooges is that many of the people in the audience don't even speak English. That was quite a ride. But how about the future? What could the 21st century hold for America's favorite knuckleheads? Well, I have a surprise. The Stooges are coming back in a brand new feature film. And here's my pal and former roommate, writer-director Peter Fairley, to tell you all about it.
When we heard talk of a Stooge movie, we were immediately interested, but we also knew it was going to be a tough job because they hadn't done a Stooge movie in 40 years. So we struggled with this for many, many months, trying to figure how do we make this last for an hour and a half. And we finally did crack it. After 3 or 4 months, we busted it open, and we're not going to tell you how because you're going to have to go see the movie to find out. But we're very excited about it. We're going to shoot it next year, and it'll be out hopefully in the summer of '04.
So let's just say that tonight marks the anniversary of the first 75 years of the Stooges, and only the beginning of the next 75. You know, during their amazing run, the boys logged nearly 300 hours of screen time. That's a lot of laughter. And in all that merriment and commotion, we wanted to find the very best of the best, the Stooges at the top of their game. So we asked the people who really know, you, the fans. We polled Stooge enthusiasts around the world to help select the boys' greatest routines.
Certainly, we're colossal. We're stupendous. We're terrific. We're even superlative.
We'll show you the winning clips throughout the show, and at the end of the hour, the one you voted as the Stooges' all-time favorite moment. So now, here's our first winner. But watch out, this is gonna get messy.
As a rule, parties bore me, but I know I'm going to get a big bang out of this one.
Oh, Senator, I'm so sorry.
And there we were, in mud, up to here.
What's the idea?
Who interfered with my romance?
Gentlemen, please. Somebody give me a pie.
Next, we'll see how the Stooges still influence some of your favorite Hollywood stars. When the 75th anniversary of the Three Stooges returns.
If you can help me out a little bit by maybe helping around, serving some drinks and sandwiches, take the hats and coats, answer the door once in a while.
Oh, sure.
You'll be my buddies for life.
Frankie, how's about we sing a song, too?
I didn't know you guys were singers.
Oh, certainly. We're known as the Fish Market Trio.
The Fish Market Trio?
Yeah, we sing for the halibut.
What do you guys, kids?
Who would have thought it? The Stooges with old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. Yeah, those guys got around, and their impact on Hollywood is still felt today.
What influences we had movies in our lives, and we always have to pause because we weren't movie people, we really weren't. But the Stooges influenced us in a huge way.
As we can tell by this scene from their hit comedy, There's Something About Mary. And it's easy to see that Spider-Man director Sam Raimi has watched his share of the Stooges. And you knew the Stooges had truly become legends when a TV movie was made about their lives. It starred Emmy Award-winning actor Michael Chiklis as Curly.
I have to say that playing Curly was at once the most terrifying and joyous challenge of my life. Terrifying because you think to yourself, hey man, you're playing Curly. If you don't rise to the occasion, you're dead meat.
Oh. Pepper.
But at the same time, I get to play Curly. You know, how cool is that?
Oh. Pepper.
Gesundheit.
When it's all said and done, the Stooges' greatest legacy has got to be the many performers who still look to them as comedic mentors.
That's where people like Richard Pryor and Martin Lawrence and myself and all these people got it from, being physical on stage. All of that comes from the Three Stooges, man. Those are the roots. Those are the roots of the comedy. They had to put in like 14, 15-hour days just getting those bits down, you know? What they put in is what they got out. And for them to touch me, a young black kid from the ghetto, these guys making me laugh, that was great.
Taxi, pick us up and make it snappy.
I think the Three Stooges really help comedians realize that silly is always funny.
Retreat.
You can't go wrong with just silly.
Oh, no, you don't. Get out of the way. I was here first.
Watching the Three Stooges pretty much helped me with timing, because they did slapstick, and in order to do slapstick, you have to have perfect timing.
Aye, aye, sir. Ship ahoy. Shiver my timbers.
But that's the magic of the Three Stooges, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Mammy. It's your little boy, Sammy. Coming home from Alabama. Put on those eggs and hammy. Don't flim-flammy, Mammy. Oh, Mammy. Oh, Mammy. Oh, Mammy.
Well, one thing I learned from the Stooges is that fat people falling down, getting hurt, is funny.
Say, you're getting in my hair.
It's always funny, and believe me, I've done that a lot in my career. Not as funny as them.
There they are, boys. Get 'em. Come on.
Hurry.
The Stooges can't be duplicated the same way that Mozart can't be duplicated. The genius involved, the synchronicity, you know, it was unspoken and it was beautiful.
The Stooges were the masters at elevating the common slap to an art form. So, here's the perfect example. It's the clip you chose as the Stooges' greatest slap fest. See you in a minute.
Wise guy, huh?
Hi.
Well, let's see, where were we?
Right here.
Oh. Where's Carrie? Hey, Carrie.
Next, find out why watching the Stooges is always a family affair.
Could you show, for instance, now what do you do when you wrestle his nose?
When the 75th anniversary of the Three Stooges comes right back.
What are you doing?
We've gone legitimate.
What?
Yeah, it's our new image.
What?
We do Shakespeare. To be.
I don't know. I didn't study this.
Well, you should help me if I got stuck. Didn't I?
Welcome back. I remember when I was a kid pedaling my bike like crazy after school, trying to make it home in time to watch the Stooges with my brothers. It was like a daily ritual. We used to slap each other senseless. Well, we had some fun, and I get the feeling that we weren't the only ones.
The person who turned me on to the Three Stooges was my big brother, Peter. And it was, I really look back at it so fondly as some of the best times that I shared with my older brother. Because it was a time right after school where we would run home from school, we would sit in the den and turn on the Three Stooges, and we would laugh.
Oh, Larry the cheese! Oh, Larry the cheese! Some cheese! All right. Oh, Larry the cheese! Here. No, Limbo, oh, Larry the cheese! Yeah! Oh, Larry the cheese!
This was an after-school thing back in the days of no homework after school. When you were in elementary school, I don't know how young, and myself and my little brother we were Stooge fans.
I'm a little too speedy for you, eh?
Go ahead.
Why, I'll dust you off. Well, it gets a little skipping here. Now I'm ready for you, kid.
Go ahead.
Come on. No. Can you take it?
Yeah.
Can you take it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take it.
Oh.
I remember that a good day was determined by which Three Stooges shorts were on that day. Like if it was two Curlys and a Shemp, it was an excellent day.
Separate 2 eggs.
Stand aside. Let the guy knows how to knock. Oh! I'm through being scared of your phony, spooky business. Why, go. Oh! 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 Oh!
When I grew up in Ottumwa, Iowa, which is a small town, we had one television channel. We had the Stooges on, which were after school. So me and my brothers would run home and watch the little Stooge show. And I had 4 younger brothers, so that made me Mo.
Oh! 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 Look.
My brothers got so good at doing this, you know, because of that. And then eventually they all needed glasses because of that. But still, it was a great time to be an older brother.
I'm the boss, and I want you to stop falling off of the scaffold.
Can I help it if I was born dizzy?
I'll dizzy you.
Oh! I didn't do nothing.
That's why I slugged you. Do something.
I missed.
I didn't. Get up, you guys.
Oh, Mo! Oh, I can't see! I can't see!
What's the matter?
I got my eyes closed.
I remember one time on the school bus, though, I actually did poke a girl in the eye.
Claire Ann Lascuto.
I think it was Pammy Cochran.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know why. I never did that sort of thing, but she wouldn't move or something, and I just, poked her in the eyes, and oh God, did I get in trouble. Our sisters use this to, appeal to our mother. They shouldn't be able to watch it. They're going to poke us in the eyes. I remember our father stepped in. Let them watch it. For God's sakes, it's the Stooges. And we won that battle.
Well, I'm glad cool heads prevailed there in the Fairley household. But we weren't only watching the Stooges with our families. They were also a kind of family. The three Howards, one Fine, one Besser, and one Dorita, were really all brothers in their shared pursuit of laughter. On screen, these brothers in jest did almost everything together. They worked together. They played together.
Cut the cards.
They ate together.
Wait a minute! You said you're going to divide everything equal.
Oh, ungrateful, eh?
Yeah!
We get a half a slice of ham and a half an egg apiece. You get a whole bone and a whole eggshell, and you're squawking. I'm sorry, Mo. Gee, you fellas are swell to me.
They even slept together. And only the closest of pals could have developed the trust necessary to hit and be hit.
Hold it. I got an idea in the back of my head and it won't come out. Help me. More, fast.
And if their routines seem painfully realistic, well, looks are deceiving.
What happens now? This.
As Mo explains in this rare piece of footage.
You don't really hurt each other.
No.
Could you show, for instance, now what do you do when you wrestle his nose here?
Well, look, actually...
His nose. What do you mean wrestle?
Well, here's what he means. Now, ordinarily, someone might think there's an element of violence which is created in my expression, but actually
his expression.
Now, hold your head still. Now, my finger actually winds around loosely, but in the speed it's done with. Like this finger thing here, I never go near the eyes. It's way up here. But in the speed of it, it looks like it is in the way he takes it.
Off screen, the guys remain remarkably close, as these intimate home movies of Curly's wedding day made clear. And here's a look at the Howards' proud parents, Saul and Jenny Horvitz. And while it may have been hard for our parents to believe, the Stooges were all devoted family men. Here's Mo and Shemp clowning with their kids, Stooges in training. You know that Curly and Shemp Howard replaced each other in the Stooges. But did you know that there was one time, and one time only, when they appeared together on screen? Here, in an uncredited cameo from Hold That Lion, Curly rejoined his brothers for one last classic moment.
Psst. I'll bet that's him. Take it off.
What is that, a cocker spaniel?
That's not him.
Sure. They may have fought like brothers at times.
Why, you imbecile. Leave the imbecile alone.
But they always had what was most important. Each other.
Our apple pie's fine. I'll take custard for mine. Oh, custard. Certainly. And now everything is all Jake. Oh, it's all Jake.
For the Stooges, things always worked out in the end. But that doesn't mean it couldn't get a little baffling along the way. I'll show you what I mean. This next poll-winning clip features one of their greatest routines. Check it out.
Maha. Rozbania siati benefuciati mini charonja bay meadows. That iron head, the eski what did you for tzaik, hemdale bendale? You got some slick chicks?
Oh, a wolf. Razbanya siati benefuci atili mini charonji paraliti mahi, huh?
I'd like to see some babes myself. Me too.
Stay tuned. Your pick for the all-time favorite moment is coming right up. Here on the 75th anniversary of the Three Stooges.
Behind me you see Professor Benito Botticelli, head of the archaeological group that uncovered these priceless Greco-Roman antiquities which you see here. I'm going to ask Professor Botticelli to show us one of their prized possessions, an ancient Etruscan vase which is irreplaceable and valued at over $300,000. Professor Botticelli!
You know, one of the best things about the Stooges is they left us so many unforgettable moments. Everybody's got their own favorite. Before we find out what fans online chose as the all-time favorite moment, let's check out some of the favorites of our resident Stooge buffs.
Take off your hat. Now raise your right hand. Now place your left hand here. Take off your hat.
There's the classic bits like take off your hat, raise your right hand. You know, those are things that are like Who's on First, you know, that are just comedy classics.
Please take off your hat. Raise your right hand. Now put your left hand here. Will you please take off your hat? Raise your right hand. Will you get rid of that hat?
Raise your right hand.
I remember watching this so many times with my brother and just choking. He's a genius.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Certainly. What have I got to lose?
Our favorite is Larry. Larry won us over because he was the great reactor.
Oh!
And once you've seen the show 50 times, like we have every episode, you start looking at Larry only. Like at first you're looking at Curly and Moe, and then all of a sudden you notice Larry in the background with just...
I'm standing here. I'm not doing it.
That's just by far the funniest aspect of it for us. And also, he was the only one that ever stood up to Moe. Every now and then he'd be, "Where's your dignity? Where's your dignity?"
Hey, where's your dignity? Spread out. Where's your dignity?
And, you know, Moe would slap him down and he'd go back to being Larry.
Let me see. You had chicken soup, tenderloin steak, and coffee. Is that all? Custard pie.
I remember this one episode where Curly had on these climbing spikes, had a big old spike on it, and he was climbing on Moe's head, and he got him in the eye, and he got him in the ear.
Look out with that climbing spike. Oh, my head.
It was great. I wish I would have done that to my brothers.
Oh! Take that spike out of my ear. Oh.
My absolute favorite one, which is I'll Never Heil Again, and they all go into the chamber to eat.
Put him down.
And he orders them to plots.
Whoa! Plots. Marshal Herring, our first move is to kick the stuffing out of turkey.
I'll wipe out grease.
Wait a minute.
Cicciolini tried it and look what happened.
Quiet.
Oh!
And then later on, they get in a fight, and when Curly rips his mustache off, and he says, "Give me my personality."
Put it down or I'll take away your medals.
They're not yours. I bought them in a hop shop.
Give me my personality.
And puts it back on. And it's so brilliant. And it's so off the cuff.
I am the winner. The world belongs to me. Give it to me.
No, it's mine.
Give me that world, Herring, or I'll marinate you. Let me have it!
Now it's your turn. In our online poll, we received thousands of entries. Thanks to everyone who took the time to vote. The clip you selected has everything we love about the Stooges: a ridiculous situation, wild physical antics, and the classic teamwork that makes them so timeless. Now let's enjoy what fans around the world picked as the all-time favorite moment from the long and brilliant career of the Three Stooges.
most popular in society. You'll never go amiss doing this. Now follow me closely and do exactly what I do. Ready?
Well, get started.
The Three Stooges will be right back here on NBC.
Look here, Nickel Feather. Penny Feather! Do you realize you've just struck one of the toughest men from the state of Texas? Go ahead, tell him.
Tell him, boy.
Now, look here, neighbor. Now, wait a minute there, Nickel Feather. Penny Feather! You have again sullied the fair name of the great sovereign state of Texas. Order him off the premises. You heard what I told you before. Oh. Hike! 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 Here we go.
Hike! So what have we learned tonight? Well, if someone goes like this, you go like this. But if someone goes like this, oh, God.
Every man that I know, no matter what they do for a living, if they're the president of a company or, a meat packer, they all love the Stooges. And that's the bond that all men have. That's the thing that all men can relate to no matter where you are in life. And it's what keeps this country whole.
I think it's a myth that only men like the Three Stooges. That's like saying only women like Lucille Ball.
Growing up watching the Three Stooges, getting to watch that, was a privilege to me.
I think that anybody who doesn't like the Three Stooges just never really watched.
I'll tell you why people are so passionate about the Stooges. Because in life, laughter is a gift. And they've given us so much of that how can you not love them?
And I love the Stooges. So happy anniversary, guys. And here's to another 75 years of laughs and lunacy, Stooge style. I'm Woody Harrelson. Thanks for watching. Good night.
1, 2, 4, 3.
Hey.